Tea every single morning, afternoon. It was your soother before you went to bed. And then fast forward to me getting married. Mr. D has a cup of tea before he goes to bed every single night. Big part of not only my family, but I think everybody's household. Gotta have a great kettle. This is from Good Housekeeping, and for 115 years, we have trusted their recommendations for our own households. Now they're bringing us their own line. This is the ash, and this is the crimson. Right next door. It's got that great little pedestal base, easy to operate, looks smart, and it holds a lot. On the inside, as a matter of fact, it's 1.7 liters or 1.8 quarts. But if you only have a plug and not a stovetop, you can heat water quickly and efficiently for your oatmeal, your tea, your pour-over coffee, and beyond. It's $39.98 today, and Chef Rochelle Palermo's coming back in to talk to us all about it. And Chef Rochelle, I keep a kettle in my dressing room. I keep one upstairs in a guest room for anybody that may be staying with us. It's just become such an essential in our household. How about you?
What you?
Okay, well, as she's making her final preparations for her cup, let me remind you that we have the two color choices. That's that crimson, and then this is the ash in front of us. Chef Rochelle Palermo, if you are going to make a cup of tea, what kind of tea do you like to enjoy?
You know what? I really like a fresh mint tea. I make it all the time. I make it for summer. We pick the mint from the garden, put it in a big pitcher, and we just put it right in this tea kettle, and it just gets nice and hot.
Oh,
In
that's
fact,
lovely.
I'm going to show you. It's wonderful. And you know what? I drink it when it's hot, and then I chill it down. I put the whole thing in the refrigerator, and I chill it down. It is, let me tell you, the most refreshing cup of tea during the summer you can imagine. I'm also using Tea Forte. I love Tea Forte because look at that. Look at how cute. It's got that little leaf on there. It looks so elegant and fancy. I think it's wonderful. But I love this teapot, Mary, because let me tell you, you know, spring, summer, or fall, you name it, this is my go-to pot because let me show you all the beautiful features. First of all, do you notice when I'm pouring it, and this is a pet peeve of mine, that there's no dribble going on from that spout? There's no dribble. You're not going to drip it all the way down your pot, and now it's everywhere. No, you know what? It's a beautiful little spout, which is perfect. But let me show you some of the really cool features about this. First of all, Mary, it's a glass canister. Okay, that's fantastic because not only can I see what's going on inside, I know, oh, hey, it's boiling, or hey, I need to add more water. I can do that, right? Because I know where my level is because I can see it. That's fantastic. It's got the measure marks on the side so you can see how much water you have in there. One of my favorite features, though, is let's say I've just used up all my water. Well, guess what? I don't now have to take off my lid, which I can do if I want to. I could see this little flap right here, Mary? I don't know if you could see that.
Yeah, I can.
Let me show Gavin that flap right there, right? So what happens is if I want to just take this over to the sink, I can refill my pitcher. But since I don't have a sink right here, I'm just using a pitcher of water to demonstrate how that flap just flaps on down from the pressure of the water. It's a little trap door. Isn't that awesome? So then I can just fill it up and it's ready to go. So I love that. Another thing I love about this is precise temperatures. So I can turn it on, and what will happen is I've just added my water, and do you see that nice big display there? It says 147 degrees. Well, it was boiling, right, which is 212. But because I added cold water to it, now it jumped it down to 147. That is going to show me real-time temperature of what's going on inside the kettle, which is fantastic because I go, oh, hey, great. You know what? It's almost hot. It's at 150 now. Look at how fast it goes. And look at how fast it actually starts to heat up the whole kettle. What you see is that blue illuminated ring down there. That tells you that it's operating, that it's functioning. Once it hits 195, that light will turn red. And that lets you know, hey, guess what? I'm going to be boiling in about 2 minutes. So you're ready to go. What I also love, Mary, is you can adjust the temperature to different temperatures as well. You don't have to just go to boiling. You can actually look at the base that we give you, and we give you the perfect temperatures for all your favorite teas. Mary, what's your favorite tea? I didn't even ask you that.
So I have recently discovered, when I was a little girl, I loved Fortnum and Mason tea, and Fortnum and Mason makes a smoky Earl Grey. So the Earl Grey leaves have been smoked just a little bit, just a tiny, and I love it so much. I am completely addicted to it. I drink it every single day.
That sounds very interesting, Mary.
Well,
I
I'm
love
very
that.
fancy. But no, it's so good, and I highly recommend. But yeah, a little smoky Earl Grey. Super fun. I'm trying to get this one rolling on set so that we can see it here too. But I think if you can, you know, we always say things at QVC, like if you can boil water, you can use this. All you have to do is hit the button at the top. I mean, it just works beautifully. And I wanted to show you one more thing. Do you see on the base how it gives you the recommendations? If you look right here, you can see that it gives you the recommendations for different temperatures. So if you're making black tea or oolong tea or white tea or green tea or black tea, it gives you the recommendations for the temperature across the bottom. And I also have to say that our line producer, Jonathan, who is a frugal shopper, let's put it that way, frugality. Did you pick up this tea kettle, Jonathan? Yeah, he picked up a tea kettle from QVC, and I'm quoting, "It has changed the way that he makes coffee and tea." If you can change, Jonathan, you can change the world, okay? Great. We got to cheer. No, I love it. No, but that's great. I mean, people who work here are giving you a testimonial. That's great to know. This is the ash. This is the crimson. And this is the only order of the year, and it's at a sale price of $39.98. Guys, did we lose Chef Rochelle's audio? Okay, so we're gonna reconnect her for later on, but Chef Rochelle, just if you can hear me, thank you so much, my friend. That's the beauty of Skype, is every once in a while you get a little gremlin in the lines and we'll figure it out. But we'll see her in just a little bit. We're wrapping up for now. Rochelle has more coming up for us, and she's gonna bring us that 10-inch reliable